Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Time for our third final of the day. It is Junior Rotax. Tish van Wyk and Boaz Maximov will share the front row of the grid. Jim Bach and Bodian Blankenberg will go from row number 2. Row number 3 will be Tish Stevens and Oliver Janssen. Max Sederski and Aaron Wieder go from row number 4. Rocco Kier and Luca van Leer start from row number 5. Bran van der Weken and Boris Verhagen on row 6. Jur Valkenaars and Rick Corporal are on row 7. Henry Melchior and Vince Dreich are on row 8. Lieke van Bockel and Philip Wisniewski are on row number 9. Levi Driesch and Ryan Klevich-Bosch on row number 10. Lud van Engelsman and Klan Shah are on row 11. Tony van Leersum and Sebastian Brand are on row 12. Anastasia Chudi and Jort van Ekelen are on row number 13. 26 drivers, 4 of whom, Tish van Wyk, Max Sederski, Boaz Maximov and Tish Stevens will represent Team Netherlands in the Rotax Grand Finals. Tish van Wyk leads the points championship by over 30 points from Max Sederski, and he absolutely blitzed the pre-final. Now, we head down towards turn number 13. It is Tish van Wyk and Boaz Maximov on the front row. Into the tram lines. Lights are out, we're off and racing. It's a good start from both front row drivers, and they safely make it through the first S's chicane, turns 1, 2 and 3, and a good start from Jim Bach, I think that was, or was it Oliver Janssen on the Falcon kart, up into P4. And it's all through the roundabout there. Drivers jostling for position in the lower reaches of the top 10 as they go into the infield section now. These little flip-flops through turns 7, 8, turns 9, and now around turn 10. There's 11. Another of those flip-flops through turns 12. And, well, Tish van Wyk, who won the Rotax International Trophy at Le Mans earlier this year, was one of, well, one driver getting so wide coming out of turn number 15 and slamming the outside tyre barriers. That was Tony van Leersum, I believe, who just knocked the tyre. I hope that didn't bend his rear axle. And there is a move from Oliver Janssen, is that, in kart 218. It's one of the Falcons. I'm just looking back. Or is that the second of the Falcons? Ah, no, it's not. It's actually Luca van Leer, possibly, making a move. Oh, no, it's Aaron Wieder. I do apologise. Aaron Vida in the number 268 kart. Those two Falcon chassis looking very, very good in the hands of Janssen in 4th and Vida in 5th. Now, Tish Stevens, who is your 3rd in the championship. Tish is down in 6th position. Bodian Blankenberg, very impressive for the class rookie. First year junior driver, Bodian Blankenberg. I'm just looking to see, now he is with the team, I can't see the team name on my information sheet. But Bodian Blankenberg, he's only 5th in the rookie standings, let alone the main championship. He's 8th in the main championship, but 5th in the rookie standings. But on course, let's have a look. For Blankenberg, he's had pre-final podiums. He had a second place in the pre-final in the last round at Circuit de Lanzard, but he has not yet been on the podium in a main final. And here he is running in third position. However, he is starting to fall away from these two drivers, Tish van Wyk and Boaz Maximov. Two Tony Kart drivers. They've got the, well, I'm sure they've both got the Bouvan Power logo on their kart. Well, I think the race leader has anyway, although I don't want to say that for definite, because other engine builders out there might come and lynch me or get it wrong, which I'm prone to do. There's Bodian Blankenberg holding off Oliver Janssen with Aaron Reeder a strong fifth. Then it is Tish Stevens, and he's being chased hard by Rocco Cure. Max Sadursky is next. Sadursky on that, and oh, there's a move just in front of Sadursky. That was Rocco Cure passing Tish Stevens. And now the Falcon is trying to take flight and make its way onto the podium in the hands of Oliver Janssen. Through the infield section we go. Round turn number 10. Tish van Wyk, 0.2 of a second in front of Boaz Maximov. Maximov is not allowing van Wyk to escape. And now in third position, Bodian Blankenberg is now not just got one Falcon behind him, he's got a whole menagerie of Falcons. Because Aaron Reeder has caught his teammate, and Bodian Blankenberg is beginning to struggle a little bit. Then behind these three karts, there's another great battle for sixth position between Rocco Cure, Max Sadursky, Tish Stevens, Luca van Leer, Jur Valkenaars, Bran van der Weken, Jim Bark, who started fourth but has dropped all the way back to 12th. Then Rick Corporal, Levi Driesch, Philip Wisniewski, Lieke van Bokkel, Henry Melchior, Boris Verhagen, Tony van Leersum, Jort van Ekkelen, then Nude den Engelsman, Vince Driesch, and both Falcons have swept past Bodian Blankenberg at the third and fourth position. So Blankenberg, who seems to be better in the pre-finals than in the finals, that form book is playing out as results would tend to suggest it would. Everyone's still running, all 26 starters. Anastasia Tui is 26th. Kian Shah, driver representing India, is 25th. Sebastian Brand, 25th. Ryan Klevich-Bosch, 23rd. Vince Driesch is 22nd. 21st is Nude den Engelsman, and Jort van Ekkelen is 20th. The top two, nose to tail, and Aaron Reeder has gone past his teammate Oliver Janssen, and Reeder, who started back in 8th place, is now third, and he's just set a new fastest lap of the race. 50.122 seconds for Aaron Reeder. He's got 2.5 seconds to make up to catch these two drivers. The 2.46 of Tish van Wyk and the 2.30 of Boaz Maximov. They're not battling yet. Let's see if Aaron Reeder, now the leading rookie in the championship overall, he is 7th. Can he close in? Let's have a look at the gap. They crossed the line. It was 2.5 seconds between first and third. It is still 2.5 seconds, although Reeder sets another new fastest lap of 50.122. However, Tish van Wyk, the race leader, did a 50.160. So he's not closing as much as he might need to. Rest of the field, lots of action going on down further in the field. There's Tish Stevens, has the purple Cosmic race suit on, and he has dropped back to 9th position. Bran van der Weyken has moved up into 8th position. One of the Boevan power drivers, Bran van der Weyken, moving forward. And Stevens there. Let's have a look. How many karts has he got behind him? The answer is a lot. Jim Bach, Bodian Blankenberg, Luca van Leer, Lieke van Bokkel, Rick Corporal, Levi Driesch, even Henry Melchior and Boris Verhagen and Filip Wisniewski down to 18th position are all within striking distance of T. Stevens in 9th place. There goes Stevens. Bodian Blankenberg has lost a lot of ground from where he was running earlier on. He's now struggling to stay in the top 10, so obviously a setup drama for Blankenberg. And up at the front, well, Aaron Vida is still, he's now 2.4 seconds behind race leader Tish van Wyk. He's got 4 minutes plus 2 laps to go. This is the scrap for 9th back to 18th place. Now, Jort van Ekkelum, who is out on circuit right now, he won't know this yet, but he obviously was in such a hurry to get to his go-kart that he forgot about his mobile phone, which is in the bar. So anybody out there is listening, when Jort comes in, and he's currently in 23rd position, he's probably going to be a little bit upset at being 23rd. He's going to be even more upset that his beloved iPhone isn't there. So you can cheer him up by saying, Jort, okay, the go-karting was rubbish, but at least you haven't lost your phone as well. Yellow flag waving down at turn number 11. And, oh, that is Jort van Ekkelum. He was maybe stopping in the grass saying, did my phone come out of my pocket and stop the grass? So his day goes from bad to worse, but when he comes in, it will get a little bit better. Just a little bit, because at least he won't have to buy a new phone. Now, the leaders, Tish van Wyk and Boaz Maximov, they have begun to stretch their advantage over Aaron Reeder. Oliver Janssen, in the second of the Falcon karts, has dropped back to 6th position behind Max Swiderski and Rocco Kure. So Swiderski up into 4th, Kure is 5th, Janssen back to 6th. Is that a sign that the setup on those Falcons is beginning to fade away? Blue flag waves for number 277. That is Jort van Ekkelum, who's running 26th. As all 26 drivers still running, and this battle for the race win is not over. It's not over by a long shot. Boaz Maximov, very, very smart drive so far from Maximov in kart 230, just to sit and wait. Tish van Wyk has done all the legwork here. He's been leading since the word go. Maximov is just sitting in his wheel tracks. He needs to gain a couple of kart lengths. We've got over a minute to go. There is Aaron Reeder in 3rd. The battle for 4th position is on between Swiderski, who has it, and Rocco Kure, who wants it. At the moment, Swiderski, that red and orange and white machine, liveried machine, is holding on. Janssen continues to run in 6th. Jur Valkenars is 7th. Van der Weyken is 8th. Now, last time we checked on T. Stevens, he was holding on to 9th position. He has fallen back to 14th position. Bodian Blankenberg has fallen back to 16th position. So Tish Stevens, well, third in the point standings, having a bad day when he desperately didn't need to have a bad day. There's the fourth place battle going through turns 1, 2 and 3 now. We look back at a somewhat spaced out field now. Jim Bark running in 10th position is 15 seconds off the lead. There's a move. That's Rocco Cure in the blue race suit and the Tony Kart chassis going past Max Sidursky for 4th position. A 3-second penalty has gone out to Vince Driesch. Vince Driesch for unsportsmanlike driving, but Vince is already down in 21st position. And Oliver Janssen there in 6th place, just trying to hang on to Sidursky and Janssen. 2 laps to go. This is where we find out if Boaz Maximov has anything for Tishran Vaik. There is the 4th and 5th place battle. Coming out of turn number 6, you can see the overflow, plastic overflow bottle is floating, wobbling around there on the cart of Rocco Cure. That's not a problem, that's not a major issue. It's just a bit of a distraction for the driver, an unwanted distraction if nothing else. Just a little bracket that holds it in place has broken. Now through turn number 14. There is the last lap board. Our leaders are already heading down towards turn number 4. And Tishvan Vaik continues to extend his advantage in kart 246 over Boaz Maximov. Trying to see, they have come out of the roundabout. They're coming into turn number 10 now. There they are on screen. Tishran Vaik has been inch perfect in this junior Rotax final. Boaz Maximov tailed him throughout and then faded just at the end. But it's a perfect score for Tishran Vaik. Pre-final and final victory in the bag for the championship leader. Maximov second, Aaron Vida. Great drive for Vida. Is that his first podium of the season? Yes, it is. Rocco Cure is 4th, ahead of Max Sidursky and Oliver Janssen. There's your top 6. Your Valkenars, Luca Van Leer and Bran van der Weken are next, with Rick Corporal rounding out your top 10. We watch the rest of the field cross the line now. And there, a look at your full provisional result. It went through the top 10 with Rick Corporal in that Gillard chassis in 10th, followed by T. Stevens, Levi Dreisch, Boris Verhaag, Jim Bark, Bodian Blankenberg, Henry Melchior, Tony Van Leersum and Nu Den Engelsman rounding out your top 18. Ryan Kevitz-Bosch, Philip Wisniewski, Vince Dreisch, Lika Van Bockel, Kian Shah, Sebastian Brand. A lap down was Anastasia Chuli and Jord van Ekkelen. But don't worry, Jort, your telephone is in the bar. You just got to go and collect it.